What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Jesus Coin. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Although I'm sure most of you watching this video probably already are subscribed, because that's how it is in the Jesus Coin community, man. It's just a tight-knit community. If I'm looking at Jesus here, what I don't understand is why does this right here tell me that there's 16,700 wallets, whenever the other day I swear it was a lot more than that. But if I go here, if I go to Jesus, not on V2, but on V3 here, with a lot less volume, but it's the same coin. It's literally the exact same coin. Then we get the true wallet holders. I don't know why it does that, but anyways, I'm going to use the OG Jesus Dex Screener tab. I don't know what's it called this here, but looking at this to do analysis right now. The reason I'm on the 4 hour is I think it's a bit indicative that we are about to move lower. Yes, lower. Yes, lower. What happened? We were breaking out. We were going to move all the way up. We were going to new all-time highs nonstop. What happened? It's just standard volatility. Nothing bad is happening right now. This is normal. This is healthy. This is fine. The road to glory is still upon us, right? We are still moving higher. You just got to take a step down before you take a step up. That's all. And it might be this low. It really could be. I don't know if it will go that low, but it could be. We're going to find out together, okay? Whew, hold on. Give me a second, guys. I got to breathe. Oh, recently diagnosed as an asthmatic, man. I'm getting a hang of this whole breathing thing. 6-0-1912 right now is where we're at, okay? You're at a low here. You're at a low here. You've got less volume now. Generally speaking, when you're in a consolidation phase, which I would consider, if this is your move, this is your consolidation phase. When you have no volume, little to no volume, you're about to break out. So either you're going to break out to the downside or the upside. The reason why I think you're going to break out to the downside is that the 4 hour RSI looks a little bit weak. Don't get me wrong. Overall, it's very strong. Generally, over this last little stint, you have found support in this area that you're in now, but you were very overbought. Okay, if you don't go to the oversold zone, you're probably, just like last time, you're going to consolidate in this area in your RSI. That consolidation, by the way, last time, what did that do to the price? That sent you down, right? The RSI moved sideways, but in the weak zone, so price moved down to the blue line. Maybe you move down to the blue line. If this blue line keeps moving up, maybe it's at like 6-0-15, something like that. Who knows? Maybe you see the oversold zone, and if you see that, you'll get a steeper move down. Maybe it'll be a quicker move down, but then at least the move itself is over faster as well, and we start moving up faster instead of a longer, drawn-out process. Who knows? I don't know how it's going to look. I'm just drawing scenarios here, right? All I'm trying to say is that the 4 hour looks weak. It would make sense to me that we're going to go down. We're at an area where it would make sense to hold, but we're not holding it. It looks like we're going to move down, right? We don't have any volume coming in. We had volume last time. We don't now. Likely we're going to break out to the downside. If we look at the daily RSI, we were overbought, and we look really strong. This daily RSI looks so strong, you guys. We can afford to go down and still be fine, right? And even more so, we could go down a wick, come back up and close, and that would actually preserve the strength of the daily RSI. Okay, that's the ideal. We want wicks. We want wicks to the downside, not to the upside. We want to close at these areas or higher, but it's okay if we move down as long as we're closing up, right? If we look at the relative low here to the relative high, we're right at the 382. It would make sense based off of this perspective alone that if we break through the 382, that we would go down to the 618, which is right at 6-0-14. 6-0-14. Okay, right here. That's our line. We delete the fibs now. Delete this line here. And you can see that the 618, the golden retracement of this low to this high here, is right at our most relative high. So our most relative low to high, the golden ratio would pull us back to our most relative area of resistance, which would then turn into support. Very healthy behavior, right? This kind of behavior, that move would look really good. And it's even kind of got this I didn't draw it properly, but it's got this parabolic kind of structure. I can't draw, man, to it, right? You can see it with your eyes. You can see what I'm trying to go for, right? Again, if we were to pull back down there, I think that would look fine. Daily RSI would allow for it. I would like to see us stay above the 50 and not get below it. If we get below it, it's okay. we would just want to hold the 40. But ideally, the more that we look like this, staying above the 50, the better off we are, I think. I do believe that we're going to continue to move higher. Again, I really do believe that we have higher to go. I think Jesus Coin's got a lot left in it by the end of this year. The main reason that I wanted to make this video is that while the rest of crypto is bullish right now, while the rest of crypto is moving up, don't get your feelings hurt. Don't get discouraged when you see Jesus Coin moving down. Likely it will move down, you guys. Okay, and that's fine. Oh, there was something else I wanted to go over in that aspect as well, right? Because we're talking about 6014 being the area. If we measure from the high to that high, because that's essentially where the low would be, that's a 50.8% move. That's a big move down. This is crypto. This is Jesus Coin. It's a big move down, but it's a normal move down. It makes sense to find support at other areas too. You know, we could find support at higher areas. That there are other reasons for that, but I'm just going off of something that makes the most logical sense to me. 50.8% sounds right for multiple reasons, right? Beyond the areas that we've measured and made sense out of already, beyond that, 50% itself is the exact amount that we moved down last time as well, right? When we were in this initial phase up right here, our high right there to our low was actually a little bit more than 50%, right? Same thing with this high over here, this high to low. We actually did it twice, right? From this high to this low, greater than 50%. And then from that high there, I'm putting the top line right there. Bottom line is just shy of the low. Basically, both of these moves were just over 50%. So all I'm trying to say is last time we did this exact thing where we broke out of our downtrend, we moved up, had our nice breakout move, then we consolidated for a little while. We had two 50% drops along the way, and then we moved up. We had a 47% drop right here, and then we moved up, right? It's not a straight line all the way up, even though it was glorious times. Here we are. Glorious times are upon us. We are in the middle of them right now, but it's not a straight line up the whole time. I move down to here would technically be smaller, literally be smaller than what we saw last time. And we might not move down there, but it makes sense. Again, I'm calling for something around 6014. We're at 601913 right now. I believe that we have a lot higher to go. Just be prepared, and if you're looking to buy some Jesus Coin, you're probably going to get a good price here any day now. I would expect this to happen soon. So that's all I have for you guys. If you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you all for being here. Take care. Bye-bye.